Okay, and we're good to go.
Okay, thank you very much. Welcome members of staff and members of the public to the Committee of Adjustment meeting of Monday, May 3rd at 6 p.m. Can I get someone to call the meeting to order? Moved by Councillor McDonnell, second by Councillor Lang. All those in favor? Motion is carried. Thank you. Can I get approval of the agenda? Sorry, guys, I'm having technical issues. I'm at a new location. Moved by Councillor Lang, second by Councillor Jaworski. All those in favor? Motion is carried. Are there any approval of the minutes of April 6th meeting? What happens is I can't see your faces, so I apologize. I'm going between the agenda and moved by Councillor Lang, second by Councillor McDonnell. All those in favor? Motion is carried. Thank you very much. Are there any declarations of pecuniary interest? I will declare on the next item, 5A08-21 Roseau, as it involves a family member of mine. So I'll hand that over to the mayor if that's okay, and I will not participate during this discussion.
Okay, thank you. So we'll move right on to the Roseau one. Mr. Saley, if you would, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you. So for those of the public who are in attendance this evening, before you wish to speak to an application, can you please, prior to speaking, please state your name and address for the record. And to make a comment, please use the raise hand function and the chair will call on you. If you've registered to participate in the public meeting by phone, you will be able to speak to your particular application after the presentation is complete. So now I'm going to read required wording under the Ontario Planning Act. This is a hearing under Section 44 of the Ontario Planning Act. Any person may attend this hearing and or make written or verbal representation either in support of or in opposition to the proposed minor variance. If a person or public body does not make oral or written submissions at this hearing before the minor variance is decided upon, the person or public body is not entitled to appeal the decision of the minor variance of the Committee of Adjustment to the Local Planning Appeal Tribunal, also known as LPAT. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a hearing or make written submissions to the Committee of Adjustment or the Township of South Glengarry before the minor variance is decided upon, the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of an appeal before the LPAT unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there are reasonable grounds to do so. So we have two applications on the agenda this evening. Our first item is A0821. You may recall we've heard this application at our April 6th meeting. However, it was requested to be deferred as it was recommended by the United Counties to obtain a county road setback permit to ensure that the requested reduced setback from the county road could also be supported and approved by the United Counties in their setback permit. So I'm going to review the application with you just because it's been a few weeks. So this property is located at part of Lot 5, registered plan number 26 in the village of Lancaster, now in the Township of South Glengarry, and it's also known as 1 Thomas Street. This is a key map of the property where it's located. And these are photos. So this would be looking north, and this is on the northeast corner of Thomas Street. And there's another photo available of the vacant land. So just some history of the property. The subject property used to be residentially developed, but was destroyed by fire approximately 10 years ago. It is serviced by municipal water and sewer. And the purpose of the minor variance request is the applicant proposes to construct a single detached dwelling, and they're looking for a reduction from the front yard setback from 6 meters to 4.57 meters, to reduce the exterior side yard setback from 6 meters to 4.57 meters, and to reduce the rear yard setback from 6 meters to 1.8 meters. The property is designated a residential district in the county official plan and is located within the urban settlement area of Lancaster. And the application does conform to the general intent of the official plan. And the property is zoned residential 2 and conforms to the general intent of the zoning bylaw. This is a sketch of the subject property. So this would be County Road 34. The 15 feet here represents the reduced setback in this location, as well as in this location, and then the reduced setback at the back. And the main entrance or the access would be from Thomas Street. So the application was circulated to applicable municipal staff, and planning and building have no concerns. I've received no verbal or formal comments to date. Even at the first meeting we had, or this one, we received no new comments. And as I mentioned, the county had previously suggested that a setback permit be applied for, and the applicant did apply for this permit, and the county has supported it and issued the setback permit, which now allows them to support the minor variance application. And I'd be happy to answer any questions if there's any regarding this application. And I do believe the agent for the property owner is present this evening as well, if you have any questions for Mr. Rosso. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Haley. I'll open up to the members, committee members, if they have any questions or comments. Not seeing none, I'll ask Mr. Rosso if he has any comments that he would like to bring forward.
Frank?
Yep, go ahead.
No, I don't have any questions. I'm good.
Nothing?
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Doug. Okay, Councillor Lang.
I'd make a motion that we approve this.
Okay, so we have a motion on the table that Councillor Lang approves the minor variance for this evening. I believe it was seconded by Councillor Sam McDonnell. So all in favor of that motion? The motion's carried. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Haley, and I'll bring it back to Deputy Mayor Warden.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Moving on to item 6A09-21, Grant Mario / Arab 2629005 Ontario Inc. Ms. Haley.
Thank you. Sorry, I think my computer screen just froze. One moment, please. Sorry about that. So I'm sorry, it's not wanting to completely open for me. Try that again.
We can see that.
You can see it. Okay, I apologize for that. It's not cooperating. So this property is located at part of Lot 6, Concession 3 Gore, in the geographic township of Charlottenburg, now in South Bungary, and is located at 19546 Gore Road. This is the location of the subject property. You can see it's located on the south side of the road. And here's a key map of the subject property that shows the existing development, the houses in this location, with outbuildings over to the side. And then I have a few photos of the property as well. So if we were driving into the property, you can see that once you drive in, the driveway branches off to the east or west. So this is a southeast view, followed by a southwest view as you go towards the home. And this is what the front of the dwelling looks like. So the current property owner would like to redevelop the site and improve upon the existing dwelling. And in order to do that, they would like to reduce the front yard setback from 15 meters to 5.7 meters. So I'm going to show you what that plan looks like to help you put that into perspective after seeing the aerial view. So here's the existing house. There's going to be a large addition that comes off the back, which would be the south side. This addition is not part of the minor variance, but this is part of the project. And this addition right here, which is the proposed attached garage, is the reason why the minor variance is being applied for. In the rural or agricultural zone, you're required to have a 15-meter front yard setback, and that's really to make sure that the buildings are pushed far enough back from a country road, snow maintenance. However, you can see in this location, the existing house is already quite close, and the proposed garage is going to be almost in line with the existing house. It'll actually be set back a little bit further. And that's what the reason for the reduction is to go from the 15 meters to the 5.79 meters. So this property is designated agricultural resource in the county official plan, and it does meet the general intent of the official plan, and it's zoned agricultural in the township zoning bylaw. We've circulated this application internally and planning and building have no concerns. We've also received no verbal or formal comments from the public to date. And that's all I have to offer. I do know that the property owners are available this evening to answer any specific questions. And I'll do my best to answer questions if you have any as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Haley. Mayor Prevost.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Joanne, just a quick question for clarification. If something ever happened to that home or garage, I guess, hopefully nothing ever happens, but if there was a fire taking place, would he have to move back at the 15 meters thereafter? Or can he build back on the same footprint?
No, through you, Mr. Chair, we have a provision in our zoning bylaw that if there's any property or structure that's destroyed by natural or unnatural causes, they have the ability to reconstruct on the identical footprint, providing they start construction within 1 year and complete the instruction within the other year. So they have a period of 2 years to make that project complete.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted clarification if they had to move back after the fact or if they can stay on the same footprint. That's what I thought. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other questions of the committee members? Seeing none, can I get someone to move to approve as presented? Moved by Councillor McDonnell, second by Mayor Prevost. All those in favor? Application is approved. Next meeting, May 17th, 5 or 5:30, Ms. Haley?
Yeah, so at this time, I'm not 100% sure what time it's going to be. I do know we have public meetings at 6 p.m. So I'm thinking it's going to be 5:30. However, I have to have all my applications received by tomorrow, so I'll know very soon.
Okay, thank you very much. And can I get someone to move to for adjournment? Okay, moved by Councillor McDonnell, second by Councillor Lang. Meeting is adjourned at 6:12 p.m. Just a quick note, is this the same link for our next meeting?